वैक्सीनेशन लेने के बाद क्या हम सिगरेट स्मोक कर सकते हैं या फिर अल्कोहल कंज्यूम कर सकते हैं? क्या हम वैक्सीनेशन को खाली पेट में ले सकते हैं या फिर हम वैक्सीनेशन लेने के बाद क्या प्रिकॉशंस लेना चाहिए? अगर आपके मन में ये सब सवाल आ रहे हैं देन प्लीज कीप वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो बिकॉज वी हैव डॉक्टर अपूर्वा पल्लम रेड्डी टू आंसर ऑल योर क्वेश्चंस। सो प्लीज ये वीडियो को शेयर करना ताकि हर लोगों को जिनको भी बहुत सारे ऐसे सवाल है वैक्सीनेशन को लेके उनका ये सारा डाउट्स क्लियर हो जाएगा। सो विदाउट एनी फर्दर डू लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, शुड वी टेक द vaccination empty stomach or should we eat something and take?
You don't need to be on fasting in order to take the vaccine. You can have your regular diet, either breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and then have the vaccine.
Second question, if your first dose of vaccination is Covaxin, can your second dose of vaccination be Covishield?
At the moment, we have Covaxin and Covishield. Both of them are giving us great protection against COVID. If you've taken Covishield as your first dose, it is mandatory that you have to take the second dose also of the same brand. Taking two different brands is going to reduce the efficacy of vaccines, and probably the level of immunity that you will develop against COVID is also reduced. So, it's mandatory that you take the same brand of vaccine for both doses.
Third question, if a person has taken a vaccination in a particular city, example Bangalore, and if he moves to another city, can he take the second dose of vaccination in another city?
Absolutely. Whenever you get registered for your vaccine over the COVID portal, you will be able to see your Aadhaar number as a registration. That's the ID proof that they will take in most of the situations. Of course, you can give other ID proofs as well. Now, this ID proof is going to remain same for you even when you take the second dose of vaccine. So you can take the first dose in Bangalore, and probably if you are in Delhi, Calcutta, or any other part of the country for your second dose, you can walk up to any of the vaccine centers and show them your registration from the first dose, and they will be able to give you the second dose as well. It's just that you will get it from different centers, and again ensure that you are taking same brand both times irrespective of the city or center.
Fourth question, what is the immediate step to be taken after vaccination?
Usually we recommend taking rest at the center itself for about 30 minutes to 60 minutes in order to observe in case if you develop any reactions or if you develop any low BP or if you have any side effects or symptoms from the vaccine. We do recommend that you stay back at the center itself for 30 to 60 minutes. After that, you can get back to your regular activity and do your normal work. We recommend to practice at least rest for about 24 hours because most of the clients do develop some amount of side effects, be it body pain, slight fever or headache. These kind of symptoms or weakness develop usually in the first 24 hours. So we ask them not to do any major activities or anything which is too stress inducing. Definitely no workouts or heavy training, but you can definitely go for your jogs or your regular walks per se.
Fifth question, after the vaccination on the same day, can a person consume alcohol or smoke cigarettes? If no, how many days should it be avoided?
So most of the guidelines have said that consuming alcohol in moderate amounts is not going to affect the efficacy of the vaccine. Although there have been a lot of rumors regarding the consumption of alcohol that we shouldn't be consuming it 48 hours before and almost up to 2 weeks or 3 weeks after the vaccination shot karke. But there is really no evidence that suggests that we have to completely refrain from alcohol use. Although we do recommend to keep the consumption of alcohol to a very minimal level. If you are experiencing side effects from the vaccine like nausea, vomiting, giddiness or body pain, then again we ask you to refrain from consuming alcohol till you completely recover from these symptoms.
Sixth question, are there any foods to be avoided before or after vaccination?
There is no particular diet that you need to avoid either before or after your vaccine. You can have your regular diet. Only in case if you are allergic to any food items, then we recommend you not to consume it. Also, if you have not eaten any kind of particular food in the past, we recommend not to try that for the very first time 1 week after vaccine. So for example, if you've not had mushrooms in the past, we wouldn't recommend you to try mushrooms for the very first time within 1 week of the vaccination.
Seventh question, what are the usual symptoms for a person to face after vaccination?
The most common symptoms that people experience after vaccine is feeling feverish, They have headache, severe body pain, myalgia, weakness kind of feeling, sometimes a little bit of dizziness, vomiting. These sensations are, the most common symptoms that we observe post-vaccination, and all of them happen in a mild to moderate kind of severity, and they can be very well handled with the simple paracetamol at home itself. Just make sure you're having lots of fluid and hydrate yourself very well post the vaccine.
Eighth question, if the pain is more, should they visit a doctor or is there any tablet you recommend?
So pain usually will be at the site of injection. One of my friends was saying that if they keep the arm relaxed at the time of getting the injection, then the level of pain that they are going to have post injection is going to be very minimal. So be relaxed during your injection in order to reduce post injection pain, especially at the prick site. Yes, you can comfortably take a paracetamol tablet post the vaccine in order to reduce any discomfort that you have. If the pain is persistent, that is, if it's there even beyond 24 hours, or if you feel that it's quite severe, then yes, definitely get in touch with your doctor in order to understand if you need any extra medications for this.
Ninth question, how many days does it usually take for a person to recover from those symptoms after vaccination? I personally took 2 days to recover.
Usually 24 to 48 hours, 95% of the people recover from these symptoms. Only about 5 to 10% of the clients will have severe symptoms which are lasting even beyond 48 hours. So if you do experience these symptoms on a prolonged level, then definitely get in touch with your healthcare provider. If not, you can get back to your routine work.
10th question, what should be the duration of the second dose?
So 4 to 6 weeks is the ideal duration what we recommend for either of the vaccines. It's important that you take the vaccine at a minimum of 4 weeks and a maximum of 6 to 8 weeks, not beyond that. This duration is what will give us maximum immunity levels against COVID.
11th question, what will happen if a person takes the first dose and is ignorant to take the second dose?
If you take only a single dose of vaccine, then the level of immunity that you are going to develop against COVID is going to be very minimal. So you will be prone to developing the infection as well. So it is important that you take the second dose of vaccine after your first dose in order to achieve maximum immunity against COVID infection.
12th question, what are the precautions to be taken care after the vaccination?
Ensure you're hydrating yourself well. 3 liters of fluid in the next 24 hours after vaccine is important. These fluids can include tender coconut, regular water, lemonades, buttermilk, fruit juices. All of them included, you need to have at least 3 liters of fluid in the next 24 hours after injection. Diet-wise, you can have your regular diet. Do not take too sugary or too carbohydrate rich diet. Avoid any kind of strenuous activities, weightlifting, or going on a fast post-vaccine.
13th question, how does it protect us if we get COVID after vaccination?
So the vaccine efficacy is about 81 to 85%, which means that even after you take 2 doses of vaccine, you still have about 10 to 15% chance of getting infected with COVID. And we know that there are multiple strains of COVID that are evolving these days. So yes, even after the complete dose of vaccination, there still might be a small probability of you developing infection. But there is enough evidence now to show that even if you do develop COVID after the vaccination, the severity of it is going to be much, much lesser as compared to you getting the infection without vaccination. So yes, both ways, vaccination is going to give us protection. Ensure that you complete both doses of vaccine. Remember that maximum immunity is established about 2 weeks after the second dose.
14th question, I am 18 plus and I always try to book my vaccine at Arogya Setu app or the CoWIN website and it always shows booked. When do you think, I'll be freely able to book my vaccination?
This is a problem that everybody we are facing. Countrywide, there is definitely a shortage of vaccine, and the government, healthcare workers, everybody are trying to make sure that vaccines are available for the public as much as we can. CoWIN is the portal that we have available right now in order to understand where we have vaccines that are available. Register there, and we need to keep checking, because understand that we are a population of over 1.4 billion, and it is going to take time for all of them to kind of get vaccinated. It's not possible that the entire population is going to get vaccinated within the first 1 week of May. So please continue checking, connect with your sources or friends in case if you know anyone, because there might be smaller centers wherein the number of people who are going in will be less. There might be certain centers which are offering a token based method for picking up vaccines. So keep your eyes and ears open regarding where you have feasibility or availability for vaccines, and I'm sure you will get there.
Last question. I know that there are vaccines which are freely available and there are vaccines which are like 250 rupees paid, but there are few places where I've seen the vaccines are priced at like 1350. Like, why does that happen?
So till now, that is before May 1st, till April 30th, the government of India has been providing the vaccine free of cost for everyone. Healthcare workers, senior citizens, people who are above 45 with comorbidities, and everybody beyond 45 years of age. Government of India has been providing the vaccine for free. Post that, from May 1st, when they have opened vaccination for everyone beyond 18, the Government of India itself has set up certain criteria as to what the costing of vaccine is going to be, based on where you are receiving it, based on the kind of setup that you are receiving it, be it a private hospital, be it a PHC, or a general clinic as well. You can check the same on the COVID portal when you are registering itself. The maximum cost of the vaccine will be displayed for you at the COVID portal when you are making the booking or registration itself. The center won't be able to charge you up and above this for administering the vaccine. So make sure you're checking the cost of the vaccine also when you're doing the registration.
I'm also attaching 5 more questions which were answered in my previous live by Dr. Apurva Pallam Reddy itself, so that all the COVID vaccine related queries are in a single video. The first question is the vaccine effective?
डेफिनेटली वैक्सीन इज डेफिनेटली इफेक्टिव. मेन इश्यू ये हो रहा है कि दैट वैक्सीन लेने के बाद अगर आप रेगुलर प्रिकॉशंस नहीं लेते हैं, सेकेंड डोज के बाद 2 हफ्ते तक आपका इम्यूनिटी एस्टैब्लिश कंप्लीटली नहीं होता है, तो उसके बाद ही आपका इम्यूनिटी जो है वो एस्टैब्लिश होता है. तो दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई आपको तब तक के लिए सारे बाकी जो प्रिकॉशंस आपके हैं, मास्क पहनना, डिस्टेंस मेंटेन करना, ये सारे चीज आपको मेंटेन करना होता है. बट यस, वैक्सीन 100% इफेक्टिव है, हर किसी को लेना चाहिए, तभी जाके ये कोविड का सिचुएशन कंट्रोल में आ पाएगा.
I swear, and literally मतलब जो मीम्स आते हैं, जो इतने सारे फॉल्स बोलते हैं कि कोविड वैक्सीन मत लो या ये मर गया वैक्सीन लेके, वो वैक्सीन से नहीं मरा होगा. इट्स डेफिनेटली कुछ ना कुछ और रीजन होगा. सो प्लीज गाइस. And okay, so the next question is vaccine safe during periods?
Absolutely 100% yes. I don't think we need to talk more. इससे आगे हमें ज्यादा बात करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You can have vaccine during your periods, before your periods, after your periods. Even if you're not getting your periods, आप जरूर ले सकते हैं.
The periods you guys can take vaccine, right?
Yes.
So guys, it's a straight answer. You guys can take your vaccines, periods हो या ना हो, doesn't really matter. ठीक है. So COVID vaccines make you infertile. Is it true?
No, not for men, not for women. कोविड का और कोविड वैक्सीन का और इनफर्टिलिटी का कोई कनेक्शन नहीं है.
Understood. ठीक है. Vaccine shouldn't be given to patients with kidney failure, diabetes, HIV वगैरह वगैरह जो भी है. Is that true?
So जिनका कोई रिस्क फैक्टर्स होता है, they have to consult their physician. उनका फिजिशियन को कंसल्ट करने के बाद फिर वो वैक्सीन ले सकते हैं. उनका इम्यूनिटी लेवल्स कैसा है ये देख के वो डिसाइड करेंगे. इनफैक्ट जिनका इम्यूनिटी लेवल्स लो होता है, जैसे आपने कहा HIV का या डायबिटीज का, इन दीज काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशंस इट्स इवन मोर इम्पोर्टेंट दैट दे कंसिडर गेटिंग द वैक्सीन, क्योंकि उनका अगर इम्यूनिटी लेवल्स कम है, कोविड आने का पॉसिबिलिटी और चांसेस उनका ज्यादा रहता है. सो इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट that they consider taking the vaccine, but they have to consult their physician. उनसे बात करने के बाद ही वैक्सीन ले सकते हैं.
Got it. ठीक है. So I have one last question for COVID related. You can't, like, is it true you shouldn't take the vaccine if you're breastfeeding or pregnant?
So ये issue थोड़ा we have to explain it a little bit. जब Indian government ने first second week में वैक्सीन सबको देने के लिए it has started giving vaccine, they had sent a guideline the Ministry of Family and Health Welfare, they have sent a guideline saying that pregnant women और lactating women के लिए ये वैक्सीन अभी कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेटेड है, क्योंकि इतना रिसर्च प्रेग्नेंट और लैक्टेटिंग वुमेन पे नहीं है. वैक्सीन का हमने इतना रिसर्च उनके ऊपर नहीं किया था, तो इसलिए दे सेड वो लोग नहीं ले सकते हैं. उसके बाद ऑफ कोर्स इट्स ऑलरेडी बीन 3 months एंड ओवर द अक्रॉस द ग्लोब बहुत सारे रिसर्चेस हुए हैं एंड दे हैव कम अप एंड सेड दैट इट इज सेफ टू गो अहेड एंड हैव द वैक्सीन. सो यूके में और यूएस में वो सब दे हैव ऑलरेडी गिवन द सेफ्टी यस फॉर प्रेग्नेंट और लैक्टेटिंग वुमेन के लिए भी. फिलहाल अभी भी क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया से कोई भी गाइडलाइन हमारे लिए नहीं आया है to say that कि अच्छा प्रेग्नेंट और लैक्टेटिंग वुमेन ले सकते हैं कि नहीं. That is precisely the reason why we still haven't said yes for pregnant or lactating women. As gynecologist, कल ही जो इंडिया का गायनेकोलॉजी फोरम होता है फॉक्सी करके, they have given a recommendation from their end saying that pregnant और lactating women के लिए हम वैक्सीन दे सकते हैं, सेफ है करके. They have requested the government to issue a guideline for all of them. So we are hoping एक हफ्ते के अंदर अंदर जब वैक्सीन सबके लिए खुल जाएगा, the government of India also will bring in a regulation saying that vaccine can be given for both pregnant or lactating women, breastfeeding women दोनों के लिए वैक्सीन ले सकते हैं करके. Yes.
तो अभी फिलहाल so the thing is like even if they want to have the vaccine, all they have to do is like just wait for a week and then go proceed.
Yes.
We are done. So this was like a quick rapid fire because vaccination को लेके बहुत सारे लोगों को doubts था. And even if you have taken the vaccination first dose, you need to wear your mask. That's right? मतलब ऐसा नहीं होगा कि
absolutely
COVID नहीं आएगा. You have to still wear your mask.
Thank you everyone. This is Dr. Apurva Pallam Reddy from Phoenix Speciality Clinic, Jayanagar, Bangalore. I hope all of you get vaccinated. Each day, Bangalore itself is recording almost about 20,000 cases, which means that more and more number of cases are being added as compared to the number of cases we can actually treat. Each COVID case takes almost 14 days for recovery to happen. So this means that very shortly we are going to be really badly outnumbered, more than what we are facing right now. So in short, you are taking your vaccine. Until you get your vaccine, please make sure that you are staying safe and following all the COVID protocols.
If you guys found this video helpful, if you guys did, then please share it. And if you're not following me on Instagram, then follow @Simran Banerjee. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.